Good morning, good afternoon. In fact, just need to put my mic on. Sorry about that. Put it back on. There we go. Okay, hello everybody. It's Alison from Engli-teach. Welcome to a live lesson. Something many of you asked me to do, which was a lesson all about use and used to. Use and used to. And this continues on from our pronunciation lesson that we have been having the last few weeks, all about improving your English pronunciation. But today we're going to look at use and used to and how we use them in speech and why we use them differently. So let's go straight into the classroom and get started. So here we have use and used to. Use and used to. What is the difference? Firstly, it's the pronunciation. Use. I'm just going to underline it here. Use. Oh, that's a little bit heavy. Hang on a moment. Let's go down. Let's make that a little bit smaller, a little bit thinner. Okay, use. Use. I use shampoo when I wash my hair. But when we say the word used to, it almost sounds the same as use. Used to. It almost sounds the same as used. So let's have a little look at why. Well, first of all, used to is a transitive verb. What does that mean? What is a transitive verb? Lots of people actually think that used to is a phrasal verb, but in actual fact, it's a transitive verb. Now, a transitive verb has two main functions. The first one is that it accepts one or more objects in a sentence, which we're going to have a little look at later on. And the other function of it is that it exerts the action on an object or puts it onto. When we say exerts, that means puts it onto. Now let me explain that to you in a couple of sentences. But first of all, I want to look at the actual conjugation, so how we actually create this in a sentence. So used to is the fragment used to plus the verb, and we use this when we want to talk about something that was true or happened. Now notice here it's a gerund, so it's past tense. Happened in the past. So this is something that has already happened, okay? But it's not happening anymore. This doesn't have to be something that is true either. It can be something that is not true or that's finished, an action that's finished or something that's not true. Now let's have a little look at some examples. And I'm going to record you a feature-long lesson of this, and I'm going to put it into the Engli-teach account. So if you haven't yet got one, go along to engli-teach.com, link down below, and you will be able to open up your free access account and start learning English for free. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples. The restaurant, or this restaurant, is nothing like it used to be. Now, can you hear when I say used to be? You can hardly hear the d. It's very, very gentle in pronunciation. This restaurant is nothing like it used to be. Used used, used, used to be, used to be. Okay, we almost just remove it from speech, however, it is there. Another one I have, and if you have any questions, put it in the chat. I'm going to put here, put your questions, questions here in the chat. Okay, so the next example I have for you is, he used to go away on really long trips. He used to, again, use is almost like use. He used to go away on really long trips. Okay, he used to go away on really long trips, but again, the d, we hardly hear. He used to go away on really long trips. Okay, now I'm going to go into a further example, which is, I'm going to clear some of this. We're on this one now. And if you've just joined, this is what we're looking at today. The small cafe on the corner of the road I always used to visit is now closed. Let's put a little comma in there. The small cafe on the corner of the road I always used to visit is now closed. So here we have used to, and we're talking about the cafe. Okay, we're talking about the cafe. So this is the object of the sentence. The small cafe on the corner of the road I always used to visit is now closed. Okay, any questions? Let me know in the chat if you have any questions, and I will do my best to answer them. Now, somebody left a comment on our social media asking, can I use this as a negative? Can I use used to or used as a negative? Yes, you can. Let's have a little look at how you would do that. Here is an example. She didn't used to be very active. Now she goes to the gym every day. She didn't used to be very active. Now she goes to the gym every day. So here, used to is the negative. She didn't, sorry, is the negative. So here it's short for did not. Did not, obviously we have removed the apostrophe and we have put the t in. She didn't used to be very active. Now she goes to the gym every day. Now that's how we use used to, and don't forget, used to is a transitive verb, two functions. It accepts one or more objects within the verb itself, and it exerts action on an object or on the object within the sentence. Okay? Now let's have a look at use. Use. Here, use. Because lots of people get so confused on this. So use, you can use as a verb, and you can also use it as a noun. So let's have a look at the differences. So use can be used as a verb. Here we go. And an example of that could be, can I use your bike pump, please? Mine is broken. Can I use, not not used. Can I use your bike pump, please? Mine is broken. This is using this as a verb. You can also use as a noun, okay? An example of that is modern trains are now in use. Modern trains are now in use. Or the toilets are now in use, which is something you might hear if you're taking planes and doing such things as that. Okay, any questions? Let me know in the comments. That was a very quick English in 10 minutes for you today. And don't forget, obviously, to go along to Engli-teach.com. I'm going to put it up here for you, where you can get free resources and lots of other great stuff. There is also information down below. Go along to our website, it's all there. Have a wonderful day. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.